Welcome to Built After 30. This channel is for men who want to train, eat, and live in a way that actually works after 30. No extremes, no burnout, just sustainable strength, energy, and long-term progress. If fat loss feels harder than it used to, if you're training consistently but not seeing results, stress may be the missing piece. Today we're going to talk about how stress blocks fat loss, why this becomes more noticeable after 30, and, most importantly, what you can realistically do about it. So why fat loss stalls? Despite doing everything right. A lot of men reach their 30s and experience the same frustration. They're training, they're watching their food, they're more disciplined than they were in their 20s, and yet, fat loss stalls. What's often happening isn't a lack of effort. It's a physiological response to chronic stress. Stress doesn't just live in your head. It affects how your body manages energy, recovery, and fat storage. When stress stays high for long periods, the body shifts into a protective mode, not a fat-burning one. And this is where most people get stuck, because they respond by pushing harder. This does hit harder after 30 because in your 20s, your body is more forgiving. You can sleep less, train harder, recover faster, bounce back from mistakes. After 30, life changes. Careers carry more responsibility. Finances matter more. Family, relationships, and time pressure increase. Your stress baseline rises, even if you don't consciously feel stressed. At the same time, recovery takes longer. Sleep quality matters more. Training tolerance narrows. Your body becomes more sensitive to overload, especially when recovery doesn't match effort. Fat loss becomes less about how hard you push and more about how well you regulate stress. So how does stress interfere with fat loss? Let's keep this simple. When stress is high, the body prioritizes survival. Energy is conserved. Fat loss becomes less of a priority. This can show up as stubborn belly fat, low energy despite training, poor sleep, cravings for quick energy foods, plateaued weight despite consistency. The key thing to understand is this. Your body doesn't know the difference between work stress, sleep deprivation, overtraining, undereating. It just knows load without recovery. And when that balance tips too far, fat loss slows down. Now, what most men get wrong. This is where good intentions backfire. Most men respond to stalled fat loss by training more days, adding extra cardio, eating less, cutting rest days. On paper, it looks disciplined. In reality, it often adds more stress to an already stressed system. The result? Short-term weight drops, long-term plateaus, burnout, injuries, loss of motivation. Fat loss isn't blocked because you're not doing enough. It's blocked because your system can't support more. So here's a more useful way to think about fat loss after 30. Fat loss is not a punishment phase. It's a capacity problem. Your job isn't to crush yourself. Your job is to create an environment where fat loss feels safe for the body. That means adequate recovery, manageable training volume, predictable routines, enough fuel to support work and life. When stress comes down, fat loss often resumes without doing more. Here's some tips to do in real life. 1. Train with intention, not exhaustion. 3 to 4 well-structured sessions per week is enough for most men over 30. Focus on compound lifts, leaving 1 to 2 reps in reserve. Consistency over intensity. Training should support your life, not drain it. 2. Respect recovery days. Rest days are not optional. They allow joints to recover, sleep to improve, nervous system stress to come down. If you feel guilty resting, that's a mindset problem, not a fitness one. 3. Eat to support. Stress, not fight it. Extreme calorie cuts often backfire. Instead, eat consistently. Prioritize protein. Avoid large swings in intake. Stability beats perfection. 4. Improve sleep before adding effort. Sleep is not passive recovery. It's active regulation. Even small improvements, consistent bedtimes, less late-night stimulation, can unlock fat loss that's been stuck for months. 5. Reduce invisible stress. This includes constant decision-making, overpacked schedules, training plans that don't fit your week. Simplify where possible. Predictability lowers stress more than motivation ever will. Fat loss. After 30 isn't about willpower, it's about alignment. When training, nutrition, recovery, and life stress work together, your body responds. When they don't, it resists, no matter how disciplined you are. If you've been stuck, the answer probably isn't more effort. It's better management. If this helped you, like the video, It really supports the channel. Share it with someone who's been stuck despite doing everything right. Leave a comment if this sounds familiar. I read them all. And if you want more practical, sustainable guidance for training and life after 30, subscribe to Built After 30.